Hello love, thank you for tuning in and joining me for this message. Today's video is going to be a candle wax reading, and I'm going to also pull some cards for oracle messages. But before we start, I want to take a moment to welcome the Holy Spirit and thank the heavens for being with us at this present moment. Thank you, Lord God, for gracing us with your presence and gifting us with all of who you are. And so we will get into the candle wax reading, but before we do that, I'm going to pull the cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to I've already blessed the cards and pre-shuffled, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'll expose one, so I'll leave one right side up, and then the other one I'll flip over and we'll discuss them at the end of the reading. I'll do that both for the blue deck and the red deck. First, I also want to explain that nothing in the message is a coincidence, and everything that is a part of this moment here, that is a part of this video, is all pertaining to the message that Spirit wants to relay to us at this time. Everything is a part of the message and the insight and the truth that they want to give us at this very moment. So keep that in mind. And as I shuffle, also keep in mind that the noise may affect your ears if you're wearing like earbuds or headphones or something like that. So I'm going to shuffle the cards and pull one right side up and one down. What I also want to say is that the red cards are for like the physical world. If you think about like when you bleed, your blood is red when it's exposed to the air, and when it's inside of your veins, it's blue. So this is more so of what's going on internally, what's going on in the spirit, and this is more so like the physical world of what's going on, kind of things that are in the material world. So I'm gonna shuffle and pull. Oops, this one. I'll take that one and leave that one face down, and we'll take this one. Ooh, Joker, face up already. All right, put this one over there. And again, we'll talk about these after the reading. I'm just gonna leave these off to the side. Again, they've already been shuffled, so it's not, I'm just gonna do like a quick shuffle. Okay, leave that one up, and then we'll leave that one face down. Like I said, we'll expose those at the end and get on with the candle wax reading. I'm feeling like using just this white or beige candle, and the water is warm, just to let you know. The wick had got broken off, so I'm not sure if that's some sort of a message for someone. That it's definitely gonna, it's like something started off broken. Something started off broken. I'm receiving some sort of message like this could have been the start of your life or some portion of your life where something seemed broken, or it started off like you got, I'm hearing like the short end of a stick, the short end of the stick. Something seemed maybe unfair. Okay. What I see from the wax, I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of faint right now. It didn't turn really thick, but what I'm hearing is that it may have started off broken, but there was some sort of blossom, there was some sort of bloom. I feel like there's growth that's going on right now, because this kind of reminds me of flowers. I'm hearing flowers, I'm seeing flowers, and I'm also seeing movement. So I think that's something like growth. Yes, and I hear the Holy Spirit saying it's been some sort of magnificent growth. I feel like the people around you are able to see this. People around you are witnessing this. And the people around you may have witnessed your growth and been able to see your growth even before you did. And I know a lot of times when it comes to growth and things like that, you can notice it before others do. Especially if you're working on something or you're working towards something. But here I'm getting others notice this growth before you did. Yeah. And now it's almost like you're stepping into some sort of newness. This is a new life. This is a rebirth. That first life may have started off where you got the short end of the stick or something didn't seem like it was enough. But it's almost like there's some sort of new life, a rebirth, and things are just blossoming and growing for you. You feel brand new. Yeah, this could be feeling brand new. And now all of a sudden, where that wick was short, it's definitely there. It's definitely visible. It's something that is really great. I feel like there are great things happening in your life. I'm hearing great things on your path. Stay the course. Continue going this path, because there are great things on this path. You know this, but the Spirit is saying that this is your decision to make. You know, they can advise you, they can provide you with truth, but it's up to you to follow the truth. It's up to you to make the decision to stay the course and do what you know is true. Okay? That's what I hear. You know this truth. You know it deep within. You know that this is something that you are intended for. And it's almost like at this point in your life, you're focused. I'm hearing fully focused. You have drive. You have the ambition, the motivation to follow your heart, follow your truth, follow the vision with wisdom. Wow, that's a lot. Follow the vision with wisdom. The wisdom is given from heaven. So you've received something. With this rebirth, it's almost like you've woken up into your real life, an honest life, a life of authenticity. I hear getting rid of the false, getting rid of the fake, ridding yourself of things that are not of you and that are not who you are. That is very powerful message. In fact, I'm using the word powerful. You may be a powerful person. You may be stepping into your power or have stepped into your power recently, because nothing is a coincidence. So using the word power, it may signify that you have stepped into your power. I'm hearing the Spirit say you don't even know all that there is yet, but yet that little bit that you do know, that realization that you've come into has really awakened you. But there is so much more. There's more. And there's more that Spirit wants to give you, and they're even giving you at this very moment. The decisions that you are making in truth and wisdom and in your power for yourself is causing this awakening, and it's almost like your eyes are being opened wider and wider, more and more, like by the second, really, by the second. The drips from the candle, I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but it's almost like there's steady drips. It's like, it's not fast, but it's steady. It's a steady pace. This is grace, gracefulness. I'm hearing receiving some sort of grace from heaven. You may have been led into the place that you are right now. That's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It is important to stay the course because you have been led to the place that you are now, but there is more to do. It's not for you to think about all the more right now. It's only for you to think about what is right now so that you can stay there, stay that. Staying in the right now is actually what's going to push you forward into the next thing. Focused on what you need to gain right now is going to gift you with all that you need for later. It's gifting you with all the wisdom, all the truth, all the power, everything, feeding your mind with what you need for your future. And it's gonna be up to you. It is up to you to make the decision based on the truth of what you're learning right now, the truth of what you're learning about yourself and your own power and your own abilities right now. The Spirit said, we have shown you who you are. I'm hearing study to show yourself approved, not to show yourself approved to us. The heavens are saying we already know you, but you have to prove yourself to you. You have to say to yourself, yes, I can do this. Yes, this is for me. And that's what's happening right now. Okay? I see a lot of these little like dots, a lot of these candle dots just scattered. This could be your mind space right now. This could be your mind thinking about the things that you want to do, you have to do. The Spirit is saying, be wise in your decisions. They're giving you some sort of insight and some sort of guidance in appreciating and enjoying and loving the things that you have right now. You don't have to think too much about everything else. Just stay focused. Just stay focused. Because that is putting you on the path of exactly, it's like going from, it's like an elevation, but it's going from growth to ascension. And this is after a rebirth, which that rebirth you went through some sort of growth and some sort of ascension into your rebirth. And now it's like a second growth and a second ascension into a new rebirth. It's almost like you're going to keep growing and ascending, and you may be already feeling this, into like your most powerful, your most ultimate, your most it's like a grand blessing. A grand blessing. I just really see the angels taking you by the hand and lifting you. And it's not as if they're actually lifting you. It's like you are just following them. And what I'm seeing is that you don't even notice that your feet are off the ground, but they're taking you by the hand. And it's almost as if you think that they are lifting you, but really it's you are lifting yourself, but they have your hand thinking that you're thinking that it's them, but what it really is that you, and they're showing you that you have the power to fly. You have the ability to lift yourself off of the ground. Yes. And I'm seeing that the hand in hand is some sort of symbolic of them offering their hand, them offering their work, them offering really their help, their support to you. But it's also teaching you that you are able to exercise your power. That's what I see. That's what I see. And I know it may not, all of that may not look like that in the bowl, but in the combination of what's in this bowl and also what they're telling me and also what I'm seeing, that's what's going on. And you'll know if this resonates with you. You will know that that is you, that is your life cycle right now. That is the life cycle and the pattern that your life is in at this present moment. So they want to give you some insight that they see you, they know you, and you have their support. Be in your truth, be in your authenticity. Do not stray away into falseness. Do not doubt yourself and your own power, because you have their support. And we'll get into the cards, but this right here is, this Joker is actually pretty much saying that you have the support of heaven. You have the support of your angels. Now I'm getting, as I'm looking in the bowl, I'm getting some sort of message as these are like the people that you're impacting. All of these dots are kind of like the people and the eyes and the lives that you're impacting, that you're affecting, that are watching you. You may not even know or understand at this time how much of an impact and how much of an inspiration that you are to the people who are watching you. This is such a beautiful message. And this is, I don't know if I mentioned before, but this is a collective reading, so this could resonate for so many people. And if it doesn't resonate for you right now, this could be something that you already went through, and you're just like, yeah, I know this. I know what you're saying. And then there could be some that are saying, you know, I kind of felt this was happening, this was going on. So depending on where you are in your life and in your cycle and in your season of life, you know, the time really doesn't matter. It's really just the cycle that pertains to your specific existence. And so when it comes to who you are, they just want to let you know, the spirit is just giving you insight right now. And they're saying that your life is growing. As an individual, your power, your life is blossoming. And we got that flower in the beginning. Is blossoming into its power, into its truth, into your authenticity. Do not deny it. Do not doubt it. You're proving to yourself right now that you can pick yourself up off the ground. I almost got a little choked up because, I mean, that's really what I'm seeing. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm hearing. There is no doubt about it. Whoever you are going through an ascension. You're elevating through really the skies off of the ground. It's your decision. It's your choice. It is your free will to continue the path of your progression, to continue the path of your elevation. It's your decision. But be wise, because these eyes are watching you. People around you are looking at you for inspiration. It's almost like you're teaching them. It's almost as if they can actually see your feet off of the ground, really. And they're like, wow, I want to learn how to do that. And you're teaching them just by being yourself, just by being you, just by being who you are. The Spirit is just truthful. They tell no lies. If this is what they see, this is what they're saying, this is how it is, so you can believe it. So you can believe it. Okay? I'm seeing the number 6 here. That can also be a swirl or a spiral. If it is a spiral or a swirl to you, I'm hearing it's spiraling upward. Okay? It's a spiral upward. If it is a 6, then I'm hearing that there is more to come. Okay? If there's 7 days in a week, then there is more to come. There is something that follows. And that kind of goes with that elevation too. It's just continuing to go on, continuing to move up, continuing to progress. That is what you're doing. That's who you are. That's what I'm hearing. That is who you are. Someone who just progresses. Someone who just continues to elevate. There may have been a point in your life, a time in your life, where you didn't think you were going to elevate, or you weren't expecting to get but so far. If you have not had a wow moment and really embraced your success thus far, then it's coming to you soon. Because the Spirit does not tell you something that's in the future. They're not telling you your destiny. They're not telling you what's going to happen to you. You choose that. What they're telling you is the opportunity that they have already given you. Already there. It's not something, oh, we're going to do this for you. Oh, we're going. No. If they give you an opportunity and they tell you that this has happened or it's happening, that means that there's already the way for it. That's one thing that Spirit will not do, is make the choice for you, is take away your free will to create your own world and do what you want to do. That's your free will. You have the choice to make a decision in truth or make a decision in falseness. It's up to you. And because I said that, again, it's a part of the message. You can make a decision in truth or you can make a decision in falseness. It is up to you. Okay? The eyes, the individuals, those that are watching you, those that are admiring who you are and your truth and your authenticity, it's growing. It's growing. And that's all that it's gonna do until the fire is out. Right? The fire is gonna keep burning until there is no more wick left. Until there is until it cannot even be held anymore. So that fire, which symbolizes passion, is the passion in you. And as long as you have that passion in you, as long as you have that fire in you, then those who are admiring your truth and admiring who you are will continue to grow. That's something that's important for you to understand at this very moment. At this very moment. You can accept it today. You can accept it now. And it will be so, because that's the power that you have. You have the power to fly, to raise yourself from off of the ground. And that's what the heavens are here to tell you today. Right? They can hold your hand, your entire hand. They can just hold you by the finger. They can just touch your hand and not even fully grasp it, because they're teaching you that this is you and this is your power, and you're doing this because of who you are, because you are being true to who you are. Not lies, not falseness, not deception, but really truth of the power that God has given you when He made you in His image. The ability to create whatever it is that you want in life. The ability to go for whatever success it is in your heart, following your passion, following that fire. Okay. And I'm just gonna try and listen. So if I get a little bit quiet, it's because I'm still listening, because this bowl is just completely, it's like filling up really fast, and like the candle isn't even halfway done, or at least it's just about halfway done. That's another omen to saying there's so much more. There's so much more to all that you are and all that you are doing. I'm hearing something about the transformation of the mind. And I've been getting messages like all morning and all day, different messages, so I had no idea how this reading was even going to turn out, because it could have went any way because of the different messages and the different energies that were coming to me. So I don't know if that may mean something to someone listening, but what I'm hearing is this transformation of the mind is what has caused, or what's causing this rise here. And that is, if you're wondering, like, the power, if you're wondering the details about the truth, what the truth is, where's the truth, it's in this greatness, it's in this rise, the elevation and the power. Continue to step into your power. This is something that you're already doing, whoever you are. This is something that you're already doing. I'm hearing something about the multitudes, teaching the multitudes. Perhaps you are a healer, a teacher, some sort of shepherd, some sort of leader. Either that or the opportunity is given to you in the spirit to be this leader, to be this person who impacts multitudes. God is saying you are rewarded for following the truth. You are rewarded for just simply being who you are. Yeah? And I hear, because you are the truth, you have the truth in you. You live the truth. Do not stop living the truth, because as you rise, there can be some naysayers, falseness that tries to approach you. Learning discernment. Unfortunately, the camera shut off and I had to turn it back on again, but we are back on. But yeah, it's like it's important for you to just have the discernment. And that's what the Spirit is saying. And that is why the Spirit is saying, study. Study. I'm hearing something about going within as well. It's like study to show yourself approved, but by studying truth and the truth being in you, this does not just mean study externally, but this also means studying internally as well. Studying your heart, studying your, I'm hearing studying your love. Okay. Studying the things that you love, possibly the reasoning for the things that you love, and really just understanding. I'm hearing guarding it and guarding your heart. Yeah. Yeah. I'm hearing a song, and it's just a praise song. That's it's a continuous praise of thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. This gratitude. I'm hearing, yes, and I'm hearing the angels say, it's almost like you're honored, and you're being honored for knowing where your help comes from, for knowing where your support comes from. And the heavens are saying that we trust you. We trust you because we trust that God is in you. We trust you because we trust that the truth is in you. And if we trust you, we want you to trust yourself. This is your decision. Trust yourself with what it is that you know to do. Yeah. I'm hearing that there's a lot of things that have been put in your heart, placed in your heart. The Spirit is saying that there are so many windows of opportunity, so many doors open for you to do the things that your heart desires to do. And they said, again, we trust you. Again, we trust that God's love is in you. Yeah. There's something that they want to say to you personally. They want to speak to you. I hear we want to share with you. I feel like this is sharing gifts, sharing talent. I hear even sharing information and wisdom. There's things that you may or may not know, something that is instilled within you that you may have blocked, or you may not have come into an awakening or a realization of it, but they're saying that, it's time to share it with you. Because now you know what to do with it, is what I heard. Now you know what to do with it. That's what I hear. Yeah. I don't know, for some reason in the wax, I'm getting something about a heart here. This isn't really a shape of a heart, but it kind of resembles it for some reason to me. I don't know if you can see that. I'm hearing brokenheartedness. I'm hearing cure for brokenheartedness. Okay, so now I understand. It's your love curing brokenheartedness. There's definitely something that you have to share, and possibly this is something have something to do with what the heavens want to share with you, and what the angels are wanting to inform you personally of, is some sort of ability that you have when it comes to being able to heal brokenheartedness, being able to give your love, express love. I'm hearing teach about love, inspire some sort of inspire true love. That's what I heard. Inspire true love. Yes. I just heard round and around in circles as I'm like spinning this candle here. And when I hear that, I hear something about your understanding of true love. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you're able to relate to people in aspects of true love because your heart has been broken. And I'm not even getting that your heart has been broken really necessarily in a romantic situation. This could have been something in a family dynamic. This could have been between mother, father, some sort of parent, some sort of sibling, but something that like the heart was broken. Some sort of love was not shown. But it's almost as if you were able to teach maybe even your parents how to really love. That could be it. You could have taught maybe your other family members, maybe siblings, maybe even grandparents, how to really love truly. And I don't know if this could be a conscious or unconscious thing. This could simply be just by you being yourself is teaching, in teaching others how to love. Just by being yourself. I'm gonna leave this candle bud for a candle bud reading, and then we'll get into the cards here in just a second. I also like to read the smoke and see if there's anything that Spirit wants to show us or tell me through the smoke. And it could be just simple, but it really is just a simple message, as simple as rising. That's really all I hear. Rising. And I also heard that how the wick started off very short, and now it's almost, if not even longer than the size it was before it was shortened. Nothing has been taken away from you. Nothing could be stolen from you. Nothing could be deprived from you, because even that maybe someone thought they got away with, or maybe you even got rid of yourself. If it's intended for you to have, the Spirit has ensured that you have it. Okay. Let's get into the cards. So we've got this 3 of diamonds in the blue cards, which is the internal. It's kind of like it's for me, it's the spiritual portion of existence, or an individual, or a life. So we've got the 3 of diamonds here, and then we've got the Joker. And the Joker is one of the higher cards in the deck. Of course, this is the black and white Joker, so this is the little Joker. It comes after the it comes after the big joker. So we get this in the red card, which the red is more of the physical or the tangible world. When we turn it over, it's the Jack of Clubs, and when we turn the blue card over, it's the Three of Hearts. It's kind of funny that we get the Three of Hearts and the Three of Diamonds. What I'm hearing is strength here in both of these blue backs. As you can see, this one is blue as well. I'm getting strength in both of these blue backs. I'm hearing a threefold cord is not easily broken. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing that with the hearts, which is signifying to me love, and the diamonds, which is signifying to me abundance. When I get the diamonds in the red backs, which is more the tangible, the physical, I think of finances, or I think of some sort of money, things like that. But when it's in the spirit, it's more of abundance. With the Jack of Clubs in the physical world, this tells me that there's some sort of minimal life. It's still authority because the Jack is still a face card, so it's still some sort of authority. But when I hear the clubs, I hear game of life, some sort of life cycle. There was some sort of minimal life cycle in the recent past. I feel like it's raised up here to this joker. I feel like there was this probably, it kind of came up in the reading where this is probably something where you thought that it either couldn't get much better, or it's just kind of like a mediocre life, just like, okay, it's minimal, it's not bad, it's not good, it's just it. But the spirit says no, we have something more for you in the physical, and it's because of this strength here, this spiritual strength here. You may have gained some spiritual strength. You may have gained some sort of spiritual insight when it comes to love, when it comes to true love and what love is. You may have also gained some sort of support from the heavens when it comes to abundance and what your abundance really is in heaven. And that's what kind of progressed you here, and from this minimal life here to this joker being on top of your game. I would say yes, this is the little joker, but it is in black and white. So I feel like the big joker is usually in color. The one that's in black and white, I kind of read this as having some sort of clarity. And so this is saying that you are clearly on top of your game, and it's almost as if, yeah, you know this now. You may have settled for less, but now, because of this spiritual insight, you know that there's more. You know that more belongs to you. And here he is on the bike. He's going to get it. All right? So that is the message. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Shalom.